Okay, we are towards the end of the first step in LaTeX installation, the text studio, the first command. And we saw that we can find out what to do from Ubuntu forums, which is this page, or we saw that ChatGPT gave us much better idea if we can ask the right question. So I think we installed this one, and now we'll install the other supporting files. So this all in all would be like around 3 to 5 GB. So be very careful. Don't try to do it on a system where you cannot download like 5 GB quickly. So right now um, we ran this command. Uh, Now we'll run the fonts. We will run the text maker. This has scientific equation. This has some pictures and charting, and this have the bibliography. And we would use bibtex and bibliotex both based on what journal we are working on. So ChatGPT is going to be our help from the very starting to the very end. Whenever we get any error or whenever we want to read anything, ChatGPT has the latest stuff. ChatGPT, in fact, scraps all these forums and find out the best answer. So once this one is done, we'll be following this. Uh, Once that is done, we would be following the other stuff. So ChatGPT is managed by OpenAI. Asking the question is free. Another thing that we use is Gemini AI Google for our research, and they keep launching new stuff, so we can test them and we can talk about the productivity. It's asking me to sign in. Probably it's not allowing me to use it for free. Anyways, we are waiting for completion of this last step so that we can continue. And we have decided that we will rather use this one. So once this one is over, so this is more LaTeX installation in Text Studio, and this is where we would compile the code. So this is the Text Studio that we are going to use, and we would be um, so in the building step, it is building all the C++, Python, and all the repositories, and creating the executables so that we can run stuff. So what we install right now is text live full. So let me open this, and this is how it looks like. In the options, most of the time we would be switching between bibliography tool. um, I use sometimes Bible because it gives me a different way to cite something. Sometimes it's easy, oftentimes, and beside that, we would not change anything. It's going to come more or less pretty fine. So once we have this, we will get the git code from the repository, and the code that we run here is called .tex. So .tex is the extension then that we are going to run and compile. So once this one is done, we would be using that. Um, the other thing would be how to install Git in Ubuntu with all extras. Yes, something like this we would follow so that we can clone the repository. Now we can always go to chat GPT and ask for more extras that we might need, but we from pre-knowledge we know that we will only need most of the extras in LaTeX and not a lot in Git. So that's how we would proceed. So this one is done. So let's quickly move the next one, which is this. was already there. Let's copy the next one. While it is installing, let's copy the next one. Okay, it was already there. Let's copy the next one. And then if we get any error, we are going to take it. This is another 3 GB. So if we get any error, we are going to take it from there. No? Okay. Okay, let's get this one. Okay. Text live update. Just being extra precautious about this one. Okay. So now our Text Studio has the latest code. Now we will install uh, Git, and we will install Zotero and then Ubuntu. So once we clone it, after we clone it, we'll open the .tex file in LaTeX and the library file in Zotero. So I'm going to install not the standalone but the full one. Okay. Okay, so this one is not working, so let's try this one. Okay, so my last resort is always ChatGPT. So we'll say that this one is not working. Can you give me what to do? So it gave us the 3 lines. Let's see. So seems like unable to locate package. No, we are not going there. Yes, the Snap installation is better. So most people are using Snap. It's just like one-click installation. So this will help us done. Now let's clone this repository. And let's see if we can create a PDF from the LaTeX code, and that would be one of our major victories if we can do that. So make directory, git repo, git clone. Let's get this one. Okay, now let's open that in, oops, wrong system. Let's open that in Text Studio. Let's go to git repo. We go here, and this is our file, the source code. And the next challenge would be to get the PDF out of that. If we get the PDF, it means that everything is working. It did not find these commands, so for that we'll ask ChatGPT which repo to install. So we go to ChatGPT and say that which package to install on Ubuntu to fix error, this one. So it's going to give us this one. Maybe we did not install it. No, we did. Yes, this one. So this bib latex is, oh, okay. So this bib latex is something that goes on the top, and that's why we are getting this error. Yes, this is also the, this is also the, okay. If everything is done, the next thing that we will do is change the compilation. So I have a feeling, oh, we got this thing. So we were able to generate it. We did not get any error. Yeah, there is no error, it's only warnings. So everything worked. We were able to generate the PDF. Now let's open the Zotero and get our reference link. So I was worried unnecessarily. For this paper, I'm using Biber. So if you don't want to see less of the errors, we can use Biber. But it compiles anyway, so that is not much of a problem. So it's only warning, there is no real error. So we were able to generate it. Now let's import the file. Here we go to file, import here, and we go to the repo that we just installed, and inside that we have RDF. This is RDF is the file for the Zotero. It's a proprietary extension and content only for the Zotero. So from this we can see the papers that we have been working. It also installs the notes. So right now I don't have a lot of notes. We can set up syncs so that all of our accounts or the team accounts are synchronized with each other. We can make a team account. So this is how, and then we can read the paper by double clicking on that. And we can, it's going to take us to the link, so we can learn and we can write notes. So we made separate videos on using this, but this one all was more about installation. So these three is done. Our next installation would be Anaconda.